Back to Madden 19. This is my franchise mode. This is week 11 against the Bears, and this is my series, Road to Super Bowl 53. And let's get straight into this. No. Quit saying I need to do that training. Training is for the weak. And we're not weak. We're going strong going into week 11 with an 11-0 win streak. With being 11-0, we got a lot of stuff we gotta work on. My offensive line sucks. My defense is going great. I also lost Stephon Diggs, so Adam Thielen and the backups are the only ones that I got until Stephon Diggs comes back. But Linval Joseph, he is gonna do something. He is gonna probably get in there. And there's Kyle Rudolph.
Hey,
he needs to break out here.
The coach, and this is Madden 19 on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see the Minnesota Vikings, led by their new quarterback Kirk Cousins, take on Mitchell Trubisky and the Chicago Bears. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, they've been the talk of the NFL so far. 9 wins in their first 9 games.
And some people subscribe to the theory that a loss might not be the worst thing for them. They've had it easy all year long. How would they do handling adversity?
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
I hate
the return, it's
games in the rain.
Gets around him, and he'll take it past the
I really hate playing games in the rain. I don't know why, but I just do slip a lot easier. I know it's supposed to make it harder, but I just hate it. Like, I barely even see anyone or like computers and stuff having their quarterback slip, and for me, my quarterback is always slip whenever they get ball hikes and stuff like that.
And hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they're going to get this one all the way out.
Let's go, guys.
45. And even 20 yards and a first down on the game's very first play. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything.
Come on, old man. You gotta pick that ball. You're a coach now.
Put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion.
I know if you guys haven't seen for like the latest post for the Vikings, Mike Zimmer even said mostly the only reason why they released Ryan is mostly because they want to give the younger guys a chance, and I can see what he's going at right there. But I also see that Brian Robinson really wanted to play this year. He was a veteran leader. The Vikings are even gonna miss him. about,
big-time plays.
I think Everson Griffin even said
Now they
he's
face
gonna
a
miss
3rd and 10
Brian
after
Robinson. He
back-to-back
played with Brian Robinson
incompletions.
most of his career too. I'm gonna miss Robinson. B-Rob is like,
down, Trubisky. Got his man complete over the middle.
I like whenever I watch
So he got
B-Rob
free on one
and
tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot
see
else.
whenever he got his
Just a
stats and
5-yard
stuff.
pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
But it's the
Forget about the
NFL.
run to set up the pass. They're just
Some
coming out
people want to
throwing.
go with young, some people like
they feel like they have
veterans.
the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Oh
And he
shit.
gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
It's a good one. It went into the freaking stands.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. Leading them out is their 6'2 quarterback who was a 4th-round pick back in 2012, Kirk Cousins.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
On 1st and 10, Cousins escaping the pressure right. And they'll get him down here at the 23. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. And the offensive starters for the Vikings.
Mankato's own Adam Thielen is coming off of a 91-catch, 1,000-yard season, and his first Pro Bowl selection. And how about his backstory? A walk-on in college at Minnesota State, an undrafted free agent who made it through a tryout with the Minnesota Vikings, played special teams first, and now is a full-time, big-time wide receiver.
Being chased out left.
Oh!
And incomplete on the deep ball. Kendall Wright, the intended target. 3rd down here.
There's a lot of wind.
But look now at the lineup defensively for Chicago. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. On 3rd down, Cousins flushed out right. He finds Latavius Murray.
There we go, Murray.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Hold up.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
Let's go.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Cousins to throw it. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. Forced out to his left. That's caught by Treadwell. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A 1st down throw for Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Okay, I'm back. My dumbass brother called me. Oh no!
and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands,
At least I still got Clement.
Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
But a second down throw for Cousins.
There we go, Rudolph.
Cousins to his
there we go.
Rudolph for a Viking first down. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field, right? This is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability,
there we go. Let's go, Murray.
For a touchdown.
What are you, a bird?
Murray, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
This one taken just inside the 10. Oh, look at that.
Look at him turn.
I do enjoy listening to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The 35-yard line.
It's enjoyable, especially when you freaking decide to freaking play on rookie and freaking do high points. They just mostly start breaking the fourth wall break.
Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable.
Oh, Richardson.
Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky.
Ooh.
Coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Oh, Richardson. Oh, high ankle sprain.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. From the shotgun is Trubisky. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh, Smith, you almost got it.
Zone coverage.
You almost got it.
He was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
I think the punter might start
Good
to
job,
get into
Smith,
a pretty
though.
good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. And now out comes Minnesota. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed.
Oh, good job,
in
Kendall.
the locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
First down. Here's Cousins. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide.
Oh, there we go. I got Thielen.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. At the end of one, 7-0 is our score, and we're back to Soldier Field after this.
I need keep going, keep drawing plays.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Snickers
Back now with Charles
satisfies.
Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football, and they've got it here with a first down.
I just need to keep my defense off the field as much as possible. Ooh, Rudolph.
And Rudolph has it left side.
Ooh.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That goes for a gain of 31.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
That is caught at the 7. And they
There we go,
do
Rudolph.
get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. Chewing up big yardage.
If
Another
I
nice
if I
gain there.
get
This one goes for 20.
a touchdown here,
And there's another completion to the
I would
tight
be
end. Let's face it,
safe
it is hard to
until they get a
overthrow
touchdown.
a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do.
Shit.
It reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it. Well, that's just running the ball
Top
101
shelf where the kids
too
can't
much
get it.
east-west, not enough north-south. Got to get upfield, don't you?
They just kept stringing them out.
Oh, come on, Thielen. Oh.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Cousins escaping the pressure right. And
There we go,
Thielen's
Thielen.
got it.
There we go,
Touchdown,
Thielen.
Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Forbath to add the extra point.
Yeah,
Footing always
I can't
concern,
remember.
but
I wonder if the
extra point's
Vikings
up
got
and
rid of
good.
Ty
And that'll
Forbath.
make the score 14
Because
to zip.
their backup was doing a lot better than Forbath in the preseason.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
But football season starts on
And
Sunday. I
this will be a
can't wait.
touchback as that sails over the end line.
I really
The
can't
Bears
wait for
offense
football
now
season.
getting ready to take over. Already down 2
I'm
touchdowns here in
really
the first
hyped.
half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And
I know
a lot of
you can
teams
never
script
come.
plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts
You can never go by, like what I was saying, you can never judge a season by how the team plays in preseason. Because what they do in preseason, most majority of the players don't even give a shit because it's preseason. It don't matter. But regular season comes, that's when players start caring about what their plays and stuff like that. I kind of want to see if the Browns get a win this year. That's what I want to know.
Another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to
Because if they
evolve.
do,
They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays. for
Trubisky,
offense.
Now with 3rd
you're not
down
even doing
throw, but he
good.
misses the target, incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. That's taken on the 25. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And some time here to focus on Kyle Rudolph as he heads back out there. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is
There we go.
allows
Oh,
him
Chicago.
and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them, no matter how many people are put in his direction.
There you
It
go,
just
Murray.
doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year,
I'm
he's
finding
done
the hole.
exactly that.
He sure has. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Let's get Thielen his
So into
26.
Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 down at the 31. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break.
Short break.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores.
I
from
do
games
like
in
how they
progress
have
around
halftime
the
this year.
NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
The coach.
Cousins on 1st down. Flushed out right.
Ooh.
It's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And now it's second down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely.
Too much
just needed
touch on
a
top.
touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Eluding the pressure right. And find Thielen
There we
on
go.
the right side.
There you go, Thielen.
Down inside the 15 he goes. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Buying time to his left. And Rudolph
There we go, Rudolph.
got it.
There we
Big
go.
tight end for a Viking touchdown. Kyle Rudolph, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
Well,
I think I'm
Kirk
comfortable.
Cousins had the pleasure of throwing to Jordan Reed at tight end for the last few seasons. And now that he's moved to Minnesota, he has Kyle Rudolph, who may not be quite as athletic as Jordan Reed, but still has excellent hands and knows how to make plays in the red zone.
Ooh,
Kyle
Kyle does.
Unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the
Kyle
end zone
Rudolph
for a
may not be as
touchback.
good as most tight ends in the league,
The Bears
but
offense now gets set to head back
he
on the
is
field.
one of the
And some
greatest
dangerous
for the
territory.
Vikings.
Already down 3 scores, a 3 and
But
out here.
he's not as
Inability to
great
put
as
any
Jimmy
points up.
Kleinsausage. I'm not saying that because Jimmy is a North Dakota boy and I'm from North Dakota. I'm saying that is because Jimmy Kleinsausage was a great tight end for Minnesota. Rudolph, he's underneath. I put him under Jimmy Kleinsausage. Ooh.
Trubisky lost the football.
Good job, Griffin.
Oh
God.
For the team
But-
that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from
And
him.
people
Everyone else
say
is
that
trying to execute what they're
Rob
supposed to do on
Gronkowski is
offense. They're usually looking in
one of the
other
greatest
direction downfield.
tight ends.
Moved away from him. In this case, though,
He
the teammates
was.
didn't come up with the ball.
He was one of the greatest. Right now, I don't know who is the greatest, but I know Gronkowski, he isn't the greatest anymore. He used to be. Before he started like getting injured and stuff like that. He has not played a full season in years
Instead of throwing it downfield,
because of
Charles, they
injuries.
just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So a
But
change of possession here on
Gronk
the
used to be a
punt,
good
and
one.
There'll be time for maybe one
Right now,
final
I
play before
may,
halftime.
I think the best one should go to, I think Ertz, Zach Ertz. I think he is one of the greatest in the NFL right now. But the true GOAT of the NFL is Carson Wentz. And that's because he's from North Dakota. But
And with time running
I'm just
down,
joking
they
right
go
there.
down
But
to a knee.
Carson Wentz, he is,
So
I
we reach
say,
halftime
is
in what's
better
been a
than
fairly
Tom
one-sided
Brady.
game so far.
He
As we
is
send you
one of the
down
best
to Orlando,
quarterbacks.
where Jonathan Coachman has
Tom
our
Brady,
EA
he's just a
Sports
bitch.
halftime report.
Can't
Coach.
stand him.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll start in the Motor City. Carolina paying a visit to Detroit. And the Panthers are out in front as they play the second quarter. Christian McCaffrey, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. Cole Beasley, a touchdown reception.
that is just bad.
Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. 12-7 wound up being the final. In our game, there's a reason why he was so sought after in the offseason. It's Kirk Cousins with a strong first half. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we
I
welcome
think
everyone
this,
back
I
for
think from
quarter
now on, I'm
number
mostly going to be
3.
running it unless
Forecast
I get into a
calling for
third
more
down
of the same.
situation.
The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good
Since
shape.
I'm so
as they
high
get
up, I'm
it
just going to
past
be
the
running it.
30.
No passing, just running. Mostly because we need the game to get done quicker. We don't want the Bears to get another chance.
Just working with them on. Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off.
And if you guys wonder, why are you mostly running the
same
running play? It's because it's the only running play that I like. That may sound bad, but I don't like toss plays. I don't like dives. For me, the only time I do dives is when I'm in like a 3rd and 1 situation. But when I'm not in those situations, I don't want to do dives. I like my T formation. That's what I like.
Throwing his Cousins.
Oh, Rudolph, you're not that fast.
Contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything.
Yeah, the one that was above it, you guys saw that I was using that play more. No, that one I was more in control of that play. This one, when I was originally starting this game, like when I was like playing it when it first came out, I could not get that play to work at all.
And I know that everyone's going crazy.
I could try
because that drives you berserk to come off
but
the field, not really move the ball.
I like
well.
my
running
running
play.
play.
Red zone, let alone not even put points on the board. They got to just take a deep.
Oh, there you go.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing.
I cannot get it going.
And that play will go
I never could.
Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Murray takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just
He
saw
wasn't
it right there.
ready.
But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Cousins now from the 50. Dancing to his left. And he's got Kyle Rudolph.
And I didn't want to go out of
Go
bounds.
out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
I didn't want to go out of bounds.
99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play.
Oh, no, Murray.
First down with a nice throw.
And Murray's still down. Maybe shaking up that go-around. Let's hope he's all right.
Ooh, no, Murray.
While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Shit. Shit.
They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And
Shit.
that play went nowhere.
Yeah, I can't even. Now I can't even get my
They'll be
running
back
play
at the
going.
36. That'll be a loss of 4
Ooh, shoulder
yards on
tear.
the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Being chased out left. And Rudolph
There you go,
has it to
Rudolph.
tight end. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
All right. 10 rushing yards, gain XP.
On the carry, here's Clement. The beautiful. And he will take this one.
There we go,
into
Clement.
the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great play
Okay.
there. His
Bobsled.
second touchdown
Yes.
on the season. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns, running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone. We saw evidence of that on that play.
Extra point.
That
hung the
almost
upright
missed.
a bit, but he gets it to go. And it is 28-0. The kickoff team on the field now.
Oh
as they will
God,
send
Pack.
this one away.
I don't. The Bears. The Bears. They aren't doing so
Will not get
well.
a chance to
They
return this
really
one as
aren't.
it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they
Keyword
decide to do with play calling.
should be.
Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And that's
I'm
what he's
fling
got to be
another one.
happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Wait,
Wind up getting 10 back
has-
as that sets him up for 3rd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different
Well, I
looks.
felt sorry for them. That's why I did that.
A good pick.
Oh, God.
20 yards.
Well, I don't think they had a first down this game at all.
Throwing the ball, 60%.
No, wait,
And it's
wait.
1st and 10.
Yeah, they have in the first quarter, but ever since, I don't think so.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Yeah, I would too. There's one thing I wish they had for Madden, and that's like actual like show what it would actually look like for like the Vikings at home. Like,
I don't know whether I want to be a fly on the wall or not when they hear the
like
explanation.
I'm mostly saying how it is for NFL, like for the fans. Like majority of the time, the fans aren't this full.
Who blew that assignment?
Somebody did.
No doubt
The fans,
about it. There's no way.
there'll be a lot of open seats. If it scores like this, there'll be a lot of open seats.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually
But
it was. There's a running back.
majority
who
of the
was a
time,
receiver on the play. I think he's been
there won't
spending time in
be
the receiver drills getting his feet down.
packed freaking house.
They got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility. And a big one.
There would
He's
never be a
taken
packed
down.
house.
Everson Griffin. He's the one to get him, and that's
But for
sack
Super
number
Bowl,
7
of course,
for
that's gonna be a
him on
packed
the
house.
year.
But majority of the times, there would never be a packed house, though.
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and
If you
long,
guys
and suddenly
understand that.
the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he showcased the spin, but couldn't do much else as he's wrangled down. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. From the right hash, this from 53. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, he gets everything he could into this one. The trajectory's good. It's definitely online. It just needs a little more oomph behind it. And it'll wind up falling just shy of the crossbar.
Fourth tackle now with Alley. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. A big chunk of yardage there.
Their defense is ranked 7, but...
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to push his way down.
Corey Clement, you're doing good.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
I wonder if I lead the league in points.
This is Brown on the carry. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Time for a break. Time for a break. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. They give it to him running left. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and
you know what?
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you
I'm satisfied with my score.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Now Cousins. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call.
Holding offense.
Damn it.
So they declined the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
So,
And that
I wonder.
That changes the whole mentality about the drive.
In the regular NFL, if it's like 4th and goal, situation at the 2, and it was an incomplete pass with a holding, it would be a turnover if they decline it. But if they accept it, it would be 4th and goal on the 12. I wonder, because if you get the turnover, you'll be on the 2-yard line. I really don't know how that would go in the NFL.
Here's Trubisky to throw. That is caught by Cohen. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
I think they want this
for the
more.
2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the clock stops with 23 seconds
I really
to go
think
in the game.
they want to get this
So the
forward.
offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. That last
Keep out of
catch
the
short
end
of the
zone.
marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. Got his man complete over the middle. It's
There's the old man.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Yeah. I wonder how many rushing yards I had this game in. How many passing. Alright. One more sack or tackle.
On 1st down, Trubisky. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds
Only
remaining.
133
Allen
passing
Robinson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Is there going to be a Chicago miracle?
He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Ooh.
It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
It really don't matter.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But
yeah, there was.
These two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because you know, open air
244
and
and
rain can
117.
affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field.
Almost opposite for the freaking average yards.
These types of games, isn't it?
I had 8.5, they had 4.8. Almost opposite.
That you travel with a laminator. I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for
Ooh,
Minnesota,
72%.
they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start.
10-0, and I'm going to be facing the Packers next time. That's going to be interesting. Vikings play the Lions before the bye week and then come back and play the Packers and play the Bears and the Packers. That's actually interesting. But let's see. Ooh, 2 injuries. Let's see this. 5 weeks and 4 weeks. It's different injuries too. No, same injury but different weeks. That's just weird. I thought Murray was in his 30s also. I really thought he was. Elusive back, but still. Well, guys, let's advance week. Let's advance the week. We need to get to week 11. No. Wait. Yeah, week 12. But guys, if you like this, smash that like button. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you later, guys.